Okay, hey, how you doing? YouTube, please tell me you can hear me. I'm sitting in a different part of the truck. I have to sit in the truck because my kids are home. They're not going to their after school club and stuff today. They're going to be going tomorrow. They're going to go to an Academy of Sciences in San Francisco, so that's pretty cool. So they have like a day on or day off, day on kind of deal. So everyone kind of wins that way. How are you? Let me know you can hear me. Hopefully you can. I brought notes. I got notes. Wait for chat to populate. Happy Tuesday, July 21st, 2026, YouTube. How are you? Good morning to you. How you doing? All right, we got a like. Very nice. That's always a good start. Let me know you can hear me. I don't want to start talking and all that until you guys can hear me. So let me know. Let me know you can hear me. It's 9:30, right? One video every day for a year. I'm doing a challenge to myself, a commitment to my commitments. Mando, okay, good. For some reason, the yellow light on my mini didn't light up, so I was like gonna break out into a cold sweat. How you doing out there, buddy? Good to see you. I'm glad that you were the first one in here, right? To really start the day off right. It's good to see you, right? Happy Tuesday, July 21st, 2026, YouTube. How you doing? How you doing out there? We're keeping it professional, right? Hey, how you doing there? GT65, Pixel Pond, it's good to see you. I believe you guys are new. I do have the moderators on to ensure a high quality, safe environment. And today I just wanted to go over what's up. Today I want to go over the metrics and stuff like that, right? A little analytics. Hey, how you doing out there? Everyone can hear me, right? Broadcasting from my truck. Anyone have kids out there, right? Anyone like have healthy compromises with their kids? So today it's not going to be very long because I gotta do something with the kids and stuff shortly after my stream ends. So I'm not going to go more than 30 minutes. I'm not trying to waste your time. Yeah, and so I wanted to go over. I got notes, right? I got notes. Okay, it's Tuesday. You know what that time is, right? You know what that time is, YouTube. The time is for that review, right? And thank you, right? This is to say thank you, right? Thank you. You know, we're 9.4 thousand views. A 28-day cycle, which means we're 99% more than last week. We're at 2,596. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for staying and not swiping away, right? We're having more and more people subscribe, less and less not subscribed, getting more quality viewers on a consistent basis, right? You guys are showing up. You guys are giving me some of your time, right? So I just want to thank you for that, right? And this is live. This isn't edited and stuff. I don't know. I got a pimple or something there. I don't know. It's kind of bothering me. Hopefully you can't see it, but yeah, I wanted to show up, got a clean shave, gonna go to the barber shop tomorrow. But yeah, and so views are up. Thank you. 2,596, 99% more than last week. We're at 83.5 hours of watch hours, right? 28-day cycle, which means that we're 19.6 hours more, 50% more than last week. Thank you. Thank you, Pixel Pond. Thank you, Junaid. Thank you, Cool Pro. Thank you, GT65, Mando, of course, right? Damn, I dropped my pen. But it's okay. I don't need to write anything new. I don't have to write anything new. Subscribers, right? We're 53 subscribers in the last 28 days. Thank you, viewer. Thank you. Thank you. Which means we're like, well, how many subscriptions did we get? Did I get? Loud Italian get for the last 7 days? 23, YouTube. 23 subscribers in the last week. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for that, right? Which means we're 283% more viewers or subscriptions than the last 7 days. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up, right? You guys enjoy that walk yesterday? I did. That was fun. I was thinking about doing like a walk around like where I live, right? But the quality of the internet may not be there. So if I was to do that, if I was to shoot that, it would be a video that I'd have to upload. Are you guys still in the mood for more live streams? I mean, I'm Loud Italian if you haven't already known, right? Thank you for clicking on my video. Thank you for staying. Thank you for not swiping away, right? Even if I was to gain just one more consistent viewer, it was worth it, right? Winning hearts and minds, right? Capturing the imaginations of the youth, right? Super important. So you guys are into the live streams, right? 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 to 1 Eastern Standard Time daily, right? I'm doing a video every day, 30-minute live stream every day, right? Even if I'm just staring at the camera and I don't have a lot to say, right? I'm just showing up, right? I'm showing up. I'm giving you my best, right? There may be some jokes. I don't have any other scripted notes or anything. I'm not reading off a teleprompter. I'm coming at you, right? I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to grow. I'm sitting here. Here's the deal. You know where I'm at right now, YouTube? I'm sitting in my driveway. I'm sitting in the truck, right? I'm sitting in my passenger seat because I wanted to get a different view, right? I was trying to figure out where my neck is kind of hurting me a little bit because I have it turned, right? So this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. I can't be in my house because, I don't want my kids running through in their like boxer briefs. I don't want to subject you to that kind of thing, right? I want to keep it safe. I want to keep it professional. I got moderators on, right? And so it blocks and it goes over reviews for comments that aren't exactly positive. So, and you still have a good live stream. Excellent. Pixel Pond, thank you. Separatist 1229, very, very, very interesting, you say. You got an Xbox icon. That's pretty cool. I gotta tell you though, if Xbox comes out with a disc version, I might have to go to Xbox, right? And then completely delete the PS Loyalist channel that I've had. Because that doesn't quite make sense, right? That'd be kind of ironic. But yeah, thank you for that, right? So views, watch time, subscribers, all up, right? Age ranges, right? We're attracting more 13 to 17-year-olds. They're at 6.8% in the last week. There's no 18 to 24. That's the only area that I haven't got any percentages in, any growth. which is interesting to me because I don't think that my quality content, my live stream, has a lot of interest for people that are younger, right? Like just a few years older than my son and my daughter, right? Like the stuff that I cover is like you have to have lived, you have to have seen some life, you have to have experienced some life to understand, right? Especially my comedy, right? It's like everyday humor, right? It's the experiences that we have as adults and stuff, right? And the lines and behavior, right? Right? And that sort of thing. So I don't know why that's there, but it is. 25 to 34, 28.4%, 35 to 44, 28.2%, 45 to 54, 12.7%. And what's very interesting, people from 55 and older, like my in-laws age and older, 65 plus, like 11.7 to 12.2%. I'm looking at like 25% of my viewers. So it's like one out of every or 5 out of every 10. No, that's not right. 2 or 3 out of every 10 is subscribers and stuff. So people that keep showing up. So this is fantastic, right? You guys are into the live streams. I could still bring them, right? You guys interested in seeing some videos, right? The devices that you guys see it on are mobile, so you may not even be watching the face, right? When I speak. So, most of the time you're probably just hearing me, right? I know when I listen to myself and I evaluate my performance on my way home, because it takes about 30 minutes to get home. I can't see I can't see my face and what I'm doing with my hands and stuff. I can only see, or I can only hear what's coming out of my mouth. So, I want to make sure that I'm showing up and I'm giving you quality audio with borderline video quality. So yeah, mobile is 70%, tablet is 16%, and TV is 10%. PC is like less than a percent, so I didn't even cover that. If you're wondering what the top views are, the top videos that you guys are coming back for, and let me tell you, I hit a new milestone, so hopefully I can do that again. We can accomplish that together. Is the car garages got over 1,000, 1.0K views. So the car garages you loved, right? That 30-minute bit on car garages. Any Seinfeld fans out there? It's my favorite show of all time. I even have a Lego set of Seinfeld. So a little George Costanza, all the characters, right? Little George Costanza, and he's got his fishing rod and the little marble rye. Remember that episode where Jerry throws it up to George, right? Because his parents took the marble rye back. They didn't break it out and they got offended by it. So can I shout you out? Hunter Gear. Yeah, sorry about that. I try to answer chat towards the end also. So if I don't call you in real time out in that moment, then I'll do it in the end, right? Also, what's also important, Hunter, and everyone out there, Mando Pixel, I know Mando knows this already, is that if you reach out to me in the comments and stuff, right? If you send me a question, if you type out a question, I will answer you. I will answer you and I will reply to your comment. If you just give me like a heart icon or like a thumbs up or whatever, then I'll kind of give you one back. But if you take the time to write me something, I'm gonna take the time to write you something, right? It's a back and forth. It's a partnership, right? It's a friendship. It's a showing up, right? It's finding our tribe, right? It's trying to get better, right? It's trying to, and this could be for refreshing, right? This could be this could be the only positive thing that has happened in the day, right? Like, there's some consistency, right? Some safety in the fact that every 9:30 to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 12:30 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, this guy, this face, this voice, this hand, this body is going to be giving you a 30-minute live stream. Right? Thank you. And I've been talking to some people too, right? Like, this has been transforming how I view myself, right? Trying to understand, to kind of let go that the camera is watching me, right? And I'm growing here. I'm growing with you. You're growing with me. We're growing together. We're doing this. I mean, look at this. I see more and more people staying in the chat, right? Typing away or this way, right? With the thumbs. Anyone do the fingers? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I often wonder about this. So couldn't get my words out. I'm fired up, right? I got to get a little bit more coffee in me. I don't want to go over 30 minutes. We have somewhere to be across town, so I'm not trying to get my kids late. And I don't like to be in a rush. I like to get to places a little earlier. So, oh, you do your pointer fingers. That's interesting. Like, I always do you have boxes that are bigger? Do they have that even? Right? Where it's like bigger? Because I always have to back up my, like, or there's predictive chat, right? And it always says something that I don't want to say, So, like those people, right, who try to finish your sentences, but they kind of get it wrong. And then it kind of screws like your like, you don't know what you said, right? You kind of get derailed by that, right? So I often wonder, right? Can you bring up like the text boxes and stuff, right? For captions, right? When you read it, you can have it bigger and bigger. Can you do that with your like your chat and stuff, right? I wonder if you can. To go. Oh, you have to go. Okay, Hunter. Well, thank you for joining me. Thank you for showing up, right? Thank you for clicking on my video. Hopefully you like, subscribe, enable notifications, okay? I want to not only earn your subscription, I want to keep it. I want to continue to give you a promise, deliver on a promise. I'm a man of my word. I'm 44 years old. And I want to give you one video every day for 365 days. So I'm reviewing my stuff. I have notes. I write this stuff down. So I try to stay organized. I know a lot of people have it on their phone, but I'm like, that probably times out and it's too new age. I don't need that, right? Two products that I love that I already covered: my pen, which I dropped and I can't grab right now for obvious reasons, and my paper. I love that turning of a page, right? Turning of a new page. It's a fresh day, right? It's a new opportunity. It's a better version of yourself, right? So yeah, and the next one would be things my wife does that bother me. That got 295 views. Thank you, Oran R3C. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're going to keep it positive. I don't know if you're asking, or you're telling me to get a job, or you're joking. Hopefully you are, but I do have one. I'm delivering on a promise, right? Every day for 30 minutes. Sophia Ray, T9I, thank you for saying hi. Thank you for showing up. It's good to see you. I do believe you're new. I like to go over... Okay, well, I'm not joking. Yeah, okay. All right, I hear you. You're not joking. All right, well, I have a job. I have one. All right. So, thank you for that compliment, Sophia. First one. Awesome. Thank you for that. So, yes, please listen to Pixel Pond, right? I don't want to have to block your handle, right? But we're keeping it professional. We're keeping it positive, right? We're keeping it safe for my viewers. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. Yeah, and then the regulars, right? The regulars that we have we have control, right? You guys really like to see the control gameplay that I did, part 1. And then so yeah, so I believe I'm going to have to enable like a handle to block. So yeah, you know, if you're not interested in positivity or safety, you know, then maybe this channel isn't for you and you should swipe away, right? But I am going to not address this person in the chat anymore. And so if anyone has an idea to do that, like, let me know. So anyway, we have the feelings of ownership and the lifestyle transformation, right? Losing the weight and that sort of thing, keeping it off. And also, like, would you guys be interested in seeing some new quality content in terms of like workouts, right? I'm probably going to be like looking into the gym and that sort of thing as well. I haven't really covered that yet, but I have some good quality content in terms of comedy to go. So yeah, you know, and you know what? In many ways, these things are going to happen, right? The larger my channel grows and the more confident, right? They're helping me get better. They're helping me understand other people's needs, even if they're not like my own, right? To where I'm able to overcome adversity, right? I'm able to overcome, you know, negativity, right? De-escalate conflict. These are all important skills. And so, you know, I have to have viewers, right? I have to have you guys, and you know, and I say you guys, I mean, you know, in a kind of loosely. So everyone, viewers and stuff, right? My regulars. So good. Good. The message is held for review. Awesome. And so yeah, you know, it helps us. It helps us grow and get better and become better. And so you know, how to de-escalate conflict and keep it professional, stay cool, right? You know, and not go back and forth, right? Not bringing any knife to fist fight sort of deal, right? If you know what I mean. So it's like, yeah, how does Loud Italian how does Loud Italian deal with conflict, right? Can he stay professional? Can he stay cool? Can he stay calm, right? And so that's gonna help, right? And so in many ways, they're helping me get better. You know, you can't have one without the other, right, YouTube? So anyway, that's all I'll say about that. We're 23 minutes in. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for hanging out. A lot of new people here. Enable notifications. Like, subscribe. I'm Loud Italian, right? And I go live 9:30 to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. My walks usually will deviate between that, plus or minus a few minutes. And I have an updated gaming list, right? Are you guys interested in seeing any of those games, those quality games and stuff, right? Xenoblade, Nintendo Switch 2, July 30th. Beast of Reincarnation, August 4th. I'm very excited for that. Oblivion Remastered, right? I really love that thumbnail I used back in the day. Pixel Pawn, awesome. Thank you for staying positive. You know, thank you for you know, hanging out still. I appreciate you. And again, moderators are on. So I did that for everyone to keep it safe, right? And that's what my channel is all about. And yeah, Oblivion Remastered, Nintendo Switch 2, August 11th. Blood of the Dawnwalker, Blood of the Dawnwalker Collector's Edition from Bandai Namco, September 3rd. Wolverine, September 15th. Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, Nintendo Switch 2 on September 17th, Collector's Edition. So if you guys are interested in, oh, awesome. Thank you for that, right? Pixel Pond 09Z. Very, very, very nice. Very nice of you. And so, Trails, second chapter, Nintendo Switch 2, the 17th. Again, September. Silent Hill Townfall, which I'm probably going to be playing. I'm kind of ashamed to admit it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I do have Silent Hill 2. I do have the remaster. I do have Silent Hill F, which I don't know if I'm going to play. And then I'm going to be getting Townfall. So around that Halloween time, right? October, right? In addition to Castlevania, right? Which I'm very excited about. I'm a huge Castlevania fan. Love the Netflix show, first season. The other seasons were great, but the first season was just absolutely a blast. I loved it. I watched it a couple of times. And I'm going to be playing those, right? And so to see me, and here's the deal, right? Here's the deal with games and stuff. Like, it's getting harder and harder for me to, like, personally have an attention span to keep playing it, right? Like I kind of enjoy a taste of it, right? Kind of like meals, like appetizers and stuff, right? When you have a meal, you go out to a restaurant with some loved ones or your spouse or your friends, right? And you kind of taste it and you're like, all right, I had enough, or like you push it away or like give me more. So gaming has been kind of the same thing for me lately. With the kids being out on summer break and they're going to be getting back into the semester soon, the school year soon. I'm going to have, my weekends and stuff. The kids are getting older. I'm going to get it back. So I'm going to kind of get the Tuesday, Wednesdays back. So I want to break in and transition into gaming and stuff. So, hey, Rust. 7721, good to see you. I already covered like the state of affairs, the state of game. Well, and I'm waiting for Division 3 whenever that comes out. I don't know if it's ever going to come out, but I'm a huge Division fan, Tom Clancy. That wasn't really covered or written down today, but I want to get back into that again. I'm waiting for Survivors. I want to play that again, but I covered for anyone you joining me, thank you for clicking on me, right? I'm Loud Italian. I come at you 30 minutes, in a positive, safe environment, 9:30 to 10 a.m. Eastern Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. And we covered the state of affairs for, the health and wellness of the channel. I go over it every Tuesday. If it changes, I will let you know. I do post to my official post on YouTube regularly, right? So be sure to check that out. I added some new game content in there, which I'm excited to try out. And I'm excited to see you guys along for the ride. I love Xenoblade, and Nintendo may save the industry for physical releases. So thank you, Nintendo. Loved you since I was a little kid. And we have Control 2 maybe, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2, never played. Switch 2, full game on the cartridge, which I'm excited for. October 1st. Castlevania on the 15th. I'm going to be wrapping up here because I got to get going. It's 10 o'clock, and I don't want to waste your time, YouTube. You guys are too important to me, and so I want to honor that. Modern Warfare 4, right? You guys know who, everyone out there who is a fan of that, right? First game to come out with the new, not going into the older consoles, going into the newer consoles, which I'm excited to check out. I even have a SCUF controller. My wife was, loving enough and supporting enough to gift that to me. And so I was able to get that. Phantom Blade Zero, I'm very excited for, right? And I hear that's going to be coming out on the 29th of October. I'm very excited to check that out. It looks very, very cool, very, very flashy. And I'm going to be dying a lot, but I'm going to keep coming back for more. And so I hear there's going to be a physical edition of that. So I'm excited for that. There's no ways of pre-ordering it yet, at least for me. My retail stores, so maybe yours. But yeah, check local listings and stuff, right? And then No Rest for the Wicked, which I really like for PC. And I hear it's going to be digital. I think maybe it'll come out later. I don't know. There's a lot of content, right? A lot of quality content coming. I'm going to have my camera on for most of it, I hope. For anything that is scary to kids, I'm not going to have on when they're around. And so, yeah, so the Nintendo stuff is coming, right? And again, thank you. We're 31 minutes in. I'm going to end. So again, Pixel Pond, thank you. Rust 7721, thank you. Everyone, again, Pixel, gotta go a little bit more here. Sophia Ray, thank you. Hunter Greer, W6B, thank you. Mando, thank you. Separatist 1229, thank you. Junaid, thank you. Cool Pro 100%, thank you. GT65, thank you. And that is it. That is all of the people who were positive and safe and and professional, right? And that's what I'm trying to bring, right? That's why I don't have any like graphics on my shirt, right? I'm trying to show up. I want myself to be the brand, right? I want to make sure that you can hear me, right? And then you can see me. And so thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking this ride with me. Thank you for taking a chance on me. Thank you for helping me get better. And I am always trying to bring you that premium quality content on a consistent basis. So I'm Loud Italian. Thank you for joining me today. We're doing a fantastic job, and I say we because we're a team. I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. And this isn't goodbye to you. It's see you later, because goodbye is something you say to someone you don't want to see again. So to you, chat, to you, YouTube, to new viewers, the world over, thank you. And I'll see you later. Peace. Like, subscribe, enable notifications so you don't miss a video. Have a good day, guys. Peace.